heard Austin saying, "Are you playing that Nintendo, that PlayStation?" and that combined with the shirt, just kind of like,
oh yeah,
it's just perfect. Speaking of perfect, Steven Universe, pretty damn good show. BOFO repping the Steven Universe shirt against Zay. Zay, great commentator and an up and coming Fox as well. I really like watching the way that he plays. He's clearly like a very smart player. I think that his mind is like a bit more developed than his hands at points.
Okay,
though,
yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So going into this, I think he already knows like what his game plan needs to be against Falcon.
Yep. Yeah, getting started right there. A little bit of damage off of the throws. Yeah, it will be pretty difficult for Falcon in this matchup to really use his speed to his advantage. And Fox himself is so very, very fast. He will have to be making very, very good use of the openings he does get, because Fox is not going to give him many.
It's cool because both of these characters are kind of combo monsters.
Yeah.
But while Falcon gets so much off of grabs, the same can't really be said about Fox. Conversely, Falcon's a bit on the more thick side. And whenever you look at a character like Fox, he's surprisingly light.
Yes.
And that combined with the fact that Falcon can't hit like a truck sometimes can mean that I think at those later percents, Fox definitely has a lot to be worried about.
Yeah, Fox has a little bit of the Sheik syndrome going on, where he doesn't end opponent's stocks too particularly fast. With that down smash, definitely a good choice using the forward air to set up that. But yeah, his kill power isn't great. His combo power is really good. His damage output is really good. But if he messes up really bad once or twice, he can just lose his stock because of how light he is, especially against a character like Falcon, as you were saying, who hits so very, very hard.
The fact that he's able to, I think, take the first stock so quickly is really good for him. He's not so much in the hot seat now from a, I guess a pacing standpoint. He can relax a little bit more, take his time with some of these approaches, but it looks like instead he just wants to keep putting the pressure on. He doesn't want to let up. He wants BOFO at this point to feel scared. And you're noticing some of the desperation actually from him as you see him just charge up the Randy F smash. And again, Zay using just that quick speed. He's on point. I even saw him going for those pivot, those running pivot F tilts, I think, which I know is like really, really near impossible to punish because of how much it covers.
Yeah, especially from Fox, since it comes out so quick and has so little landing lag. And just throw out those up tilts afterwards can be very, very difficult to get in before that. And if you get caught by the up tilt, or get caught by the side Bs.
Yeah, beautiful. Just beautiful sequencing at the end there from Zay. The side B pops up BOFO in an area where he can just go and connect with the up air afterwards to close the stock out. Very well played.
Yeah, that's sort of one of the gambits that Foxes like to play a lot is, if you're ever off stage, side B on stage is pretty difficult to challenge, and if it does hit, he gets pretty good punish sometimes getting the up air kills like that. But since it's something that Foxes go for so often, really good players will know what moves and what timing and what spacing to actually beat it out. So it's a question of not whether you want to risk actually taking the damage and the poor positioning that'll happen if you do get intercepted with your side B, or if you think they won't be able to time it well enough, you'll be able to get the rewards from hitting them with your side B yourself.
Well, BOFO actually switches things up now to the Dr. Mario, which is a character that we really don't see at all in competitive play, aside from, of course, Nairo. He pulled it out against Esam at the MLG World Finals to go and knock him out of the bracket and put himself in a position where he could fight Zero in Grands.
Yes.
But aside from that, we don't see a whole lot of Doc. We really don't.
Yeah, a lot of players just don't really know too much of what he does. Like I actually played against Doc players a bit in friendlies up until him, and a lot of people, I didn't know personally, his down B actually sends people out instead of up. So there are a lot of interesting ways he can use that to get kills at higher percents, even whenever his opponent is not high on the stage.
Who was the Doc man that you played against?
I didn't get to
Was it It's a Me SMB?
Maybe? I don't know. I didn't catch his
Did
name.
he dress up as Dr. Mario?
No.
Okay, never mind. I remember that dude from Smash and Splash. Ooh, and I remembered that stock. It was a good stock.
It was a good stock.
It just ended too soon.
Before its time.
Before its time.
Oh, that's going to be a punish on the dash attack.
Now it's BOFO who's looking pretty comfortable here. He was in the hot seat in the last game, but that SD from Zay is just helping him really coast now.
Yep, be able to, similar to the last game, take things at his own pace, not make too big risks.
And instead it's Zay this time around who's taking some of the risks, understanding that he's pretty far behind. He really wants to close the stock out. Bear won't get the stock, and maybe he's going to put himself in a position to go for a trump here. Not going to happen. I think that time he was maybe trying to punish the fake trump, right?
Yeah.
He was like baiting the trump. That's why he walked away towards.
Definitely was trying to punish the buffered roll.
BOFO not going to be giving it to him. And Zay not getting the stock either. Could this be like a reverse 2-stock?
Looks like it might be.
Off stage, bad spot.
Oh.
And that's it.
I love that win pose from Dr. Mario where he's kind of like rubbing his chin like, yes.
Did I really do that? Am I really low too? I don't know.
Let me consider.
Perhaps.
Oh, interesting. Zay choosing to switch off from Fox, going to Ness. I haven't seen Zay play too much. I don't know if he has a Ness that he plays with consistently. Like that's his, like, is that his secondary?
I'm not sure. I've only seen Fox really from Zay.
Okay.
So I can't be sure. See what he's able to maybe do with this character swap. Down throw will be able to lead into these fair strings. And also because this stage has a lower ceiling, that's going to be really useful for Zay in this matchup in particular because we haven't seen BOFO go for a lot of KOs off the top.
Yeah.
Doc's up smash in particular has more of a horizontal launch to it than a vertical one.
Which seems like sort of the trend with Dr. Mario's kill moves. A lot of them kill off the side. Down B, I believe his up B sweet spot also does knock horizontally.
Speaking of horizontal KOs, Zay, great F smash coming out there. That baseball bat will be more than enough to take the stock. I want to see maybe, I wouldn't be surprised if, especially at these later percents, we see some of those falling up airs from Zay to make the most of the fact that there is like we said, a lower blast zone.
Yes.
From a vertical standpoint.
And that is definitely one of the threats you have to watch out for playing against a Ness. Those up air hitboxes are surprisingly large. Very easy to underestimate, you know, if the move will actually be hitting you or not.
Zay, he had the right idea, but BOFO was ready for it. Able to go and stuff out Zay as he was coming in with such an aggressive option. That up smash won't be enough. Send them horizontal, but unfortunately towards the right instead of the left. Maybe a second chance here. And there, I think that was maybe a bit of an error. I'm not sure how much he would have gotten off of the up air, but if he had done a grounded up B, it would have been enough to take the stock.
Possibly, yeah. Bad positioning for BOFO now. And side playing a little bit safer, just content to bat the pills back at him. Good for the up air kill. The up air is going to be killing soon. Going a little crazy with these thunders too, though.
He knows Austin is watching. He just wants to make him proud. Trade.
Oh, trade in BOFO's favor.
Can he really bring this back?
It's going to be rough. One good grab, positioned correctly on stage, and the back throw will be it for BOFO. Ooh, nice. Actually reflecting the flame pillar, but in the end, not quite enough.
Yeah, definitely not enough. Congratulations to Zay taking that 2-1 for BOFO. But BOFO definitely had some great moments with his dock as well.
Yeah.
It's interesting to me because in 64, even though Fox is definitely considered a better character, I know that Mario has some things that make it so that Fox can have a tough time. Right?
Okay.
Just because Mario has a lot of tools to deal with the Firefox in particular. If you have a character who has like this great tool set of I think more horizontal sort of knockback, like we're talking like great throws, good stuff with like back airs and things like that.
Yep.
Then he can go out deep and then just kind of like snuff out the candle really easily, or he can just stay from afar and throw some of the fireballs. And that might explain maybe Zay's switch. Going against a character like Doc, it's all about the horizontal launch.
Yes.
And Fox there is just so frail.
Yeah,
So
he is